the next thing that I would have said to my first year self, find mentorship. Because while you are trying as a teacher to pull these kids up and to take them on a journey with you, then who's doing that for you?
Yeah.
And I think that there's something to be said about, mentorship, especially in the Black community, where we need to see people that have trudged through those same murky waters and say, come on, I know the way. And so let's do this together. Let's bring these babies with us. Let's bring these other talented, caring, thoughtful educators along the way. But I think that, so much of it is politics and people, playing the numbers game and wanting to look good and jockeying for position, that sometimes, I've been tapped once or twice to be mentored, but they saw something in leadership skills that I had that made them look good. And so it was more about, it was more about than it was really about building community and, feeding people.
I mean, we touched on so many great points. I don't even know when to start. The first point about just the politics of it, I feel, especially as a new teacher, especially as a Black new teacher, when you come into the field of teaching, you want to make a difference. You want to create change in the system, and you want to do all those things. Be culturally responsive, connect to kids, support them through their trauma. And then you're trying to do that work, but then you get hit with testing, and then you get hit with, you have to teach to the test, and then you get hit with those numbers, like you said, and then you start to kind of like switch because you want to still seem as if you're a good teacher with the numbers, and that moves you away from what you originally got into the field to do. And a lot of times that's what causes a lot of the turnover rate with Black and brown teachers, because we're like, we didn't get in here to be judged by a test score. We're doing work that you cannot value. You cannot even put a finger on it. This is stuff that you can't measure. So Absolutely. I don't want to be measured by a test. I know what impact I'm having on the kids, and that's all the joy I need. That's all the value I need. So when you start to lose that or be pushed away from that, I think that's what makes the job even tougher and makes it hard to stay. So even like you said, having mentors who've been through that process, like, hey, this is how you can navigate that. You can do a little bit of this, and then, to appease, administrators who look toward testing, then you can do this work and this work and this work, which is going to really appease you and what you got into the field and support the kids as best as they need overall. So you have to balance that, and you definitely need mentors to get you through, because it's a tough battle and balance as a teacher trying to come in and support the kids.